Right, so hey guys, what is going on? My name is BBHAX and welcome to this new series that I'm starting for the next couple of weeks, the next couple of Fridays should I say. This series is called How to YouTube. Now it's probably not the most original thing in the world. I don't personally care because I'm going to give it you in my best way that I can, I guess. So this episode is how I record them, and next week I'm going to do how I edit them, and then I'm probably going to do something like thumbnails or something like that. So let me know your YouTube related questions and I'll be sure to do my Friday videos about them. What we're going to talk about first is recording. Now, I just want to preface this by saying I know that what I use is very old and very cheap equipment. I know that. The reason I do that is because that is all I can afford because I'm poor. And it's actually good quality for the price. The camera now, they sell the camera on its own, the body, for about 180 quid. So you can buy that second hand, pretty decent condition from CEX, 180 quid, a lens probably about 30 or 40, only 220 quid, and it's still good quality, especially when you install Magic Lantern on it. So, that leads me on very nicely actually, to the camera itself. It is the Canon 600D. You won't be able to, if you were to look at this camera, you wouldn't be able to tell because it never come with, that's the only thing that I noticed about this, is it never come with the 600D branding. And I've also covered up the Canon logo and also where that logo would have been anyway. But the logo I get like I say, never come with it. Obviously it's in video mode, recording 1920 by 1080 at 30 FPS. I've changed it to I've changed it to the opposite mode to what it should have been. Like it was in another, I think it was in NTC mode, and now it's in Palo. It's one of them. I don't know. I don't think that's too technical. If you can only record up to 25 or something weird, then if that's the case, I will do a video about that. Then, spurring off from the camera, we have this little adapter, which is a micro HDMI or a small HDMI to big HDMI, which is normal size HDMI, which goes down, runs around, that goes up that cable into my TV, which allows me to use my TV as a big viewfinder. Now, the reason I like this is because I can see my audio levels nice, and I can see myself. So if you ever noticed in my videos that I look over here, like I'm doing now, like you can see me on the screen, that is what I'm doing. I'm not being weird and just looking off into space. I'm no Marina Joyce. I'm actually like looking at myself in this. It's like a big mirror. What I originally wanted to do before I got this TV, when I had the one that was decent, I wanted to get it on like a big stand thing and then bring it close in and stuff like that, but then that TV smashed, so yeah. And then this cable spurs off down, runs down there, goes up here, runs around this leg, comes back up and goes into this microphone. This is a Tonor Studio condenser microphone. It's actually a really good microphone. It was only 15 quid. I mainly got it for vlogging, but I think it actually sounds better. I was going to originally use it as like an overboom mic, but I don't know, I didn't really like that. I quite like this. It sounds good actually, I think. You will be hearing it now probably. It's in the tele mode. So that's how it's nice and loud. And then it runs in here. It's only on about 1/4%, so there shouldn't be that much hiss. So that's good. Obviously, did I say that it has a 10 to 18mm lens on it? So it's nice and wide. Like everyone else at Siddelmore. Yeah. Shouldn't have said that, but you know it's true. So we got that nice there. Obviously, it's a great little camera. Now, as you can see behind me, you can see this thing is called overexposed. Yeah, that is one of my two big softboxes. I have two big softboxes. I have this one as a key light, main fill light or whatever. Yeah, I have this one as a main key light, and then I have this one as a background light or a hair light or a kicker light or whatever you want to call it. The reason I do that is because if you look, if I come to the camera, you can, if you look at my ear and the back of my head, that is like white, that is lit up. Now, I could use the window, if I was feeling good, I could use window light, but that then would leave the window overexposed. I could also film this way around. So that's what I like about this room as well. It's versatile because there's lights on both sides and the window, obviously, but it's not always even lighting, whereas this is controlled and it's always going to be the same. Also, around my desk, I have LED strips, which are controlled by Google. Okay, Google, set the desk to green.
Okay, changing the desk to green.
Okay, Google, set the desk to red.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, Google, change the desk to red. Also control them from my phone. Basically, what this does, it creates depth to an image. Now, you might not know what that... Okay, my camera's sunk. So, basically, what that does is creates what you call depth. Now, that's what you want. So, it's the contrast between the light parts and the dark parts of the frame. So as you can see, I'm well lit up. Then that part of the room's dark, so that separates me from the background. And then obviously we've got this light that obviously also breaks me up from the background as well. Now the reason I have the coloured light is to create, don't know, it just makes it look nice. Okay, Google, set the desk to blue.
Changing the desk to blue.
If I was to film against the desk like this, let me flip the camera around so I can see. So if I film like this, you can see many layers. So if I press spacebar, I now have 3 different layers of lighting, if you count that. So I have that light, and also that light. That one technically still a kick light because I'm getting lit up from the back, lit up from the front. Obviously the phone's overexposed and everything. Then I have the desk light from the desk, also the reflected light too. And I have the colour light, so then you can see the separation between the desk and the wall. And then I have that, which is another layer, which is quite nice. I quite like that wallpaper. Definitely not because I took the photo and I just really like the photo because it's got a nice depth of field to it. But you know, well, speaking of depth, that's just, like I say, that's what you want. You want depth to your image. So if you look at my hand, if the camera can focus on my finger, which I know it probably won't be able to do. If we come back here, we can get more depth. Also, I probably shouldn't be doing this because you technically get my fingerprint. Look, there's depth to this image now. If you get what I mean, there's depth. You can see the difference between the foreground and the background. That's what you want. I quite like this actually. This is a nice show of depth feel. That's quite nice to be fair. Anyway, get distracted. Whip, pull me like a racehorse. Also, that is paired with, you need a nice thingy lens, so that would look nice. You need a nice lens with a nice f number, but that doesn't matter because I like this 10-18. So, let's end this video. So, that was the first episode, and that is how I record my videos. Obviously, I then press record and sit down and what's going on? My name is Ben and I'm a transvestite. Yeah, that is how I record and set up my camera, my equipment. The recording is obviously just pressing that, make sure I'm in focus, and then talking to the video and make sure my levels and stuff. And then next week we're going to cover the editing. So if you can't wait to see that, be sure to let me know, leave me a thumbs up. And yeah, so that's pretty much that. Thank you for watching. If you learned something new, be sure to let me know, leave me a big fat like on it. If you want to suggest anything I can do videos on, I kind of want to do a lot of video stuff because I like video. Let me know as well in the... You taking the piss? Let me know in the comments as well because you can tell me what you want and then I do what you want and then I get views. So yeah, that is where I'm going to end this video. If you have enjoyed, be sure to let me know. I've already said that. So yes, I'm BBHAX and I shall see you again soon. Bye.
Above all the hate that you've heard.